Happy Friday to you, my trading friends. It is June 25th, 2021, and we're looking at a semiconductor ETF. To be specific, the Van Eck Vectors ETF Trust Semiconductor ETF. How about that for a mouthful? Whoa! But anyway, you've heard, maybe, if you're into tech, that the prices of things, even cars, maybe the cars, that they're higher because of the semiconductor shortage. We are near highs in this, and we're going to see that in the charts in just a moment. But let's take a look at this trade overview. Let's finish it up, right? SMH has a liquidity rank of 3 drops out of 4. You can see it over yonder. And it's got an IV rank of 1, super low volatility right now. And so we're going to hopefully use that and see maybe an expansion in volatility. I like long put verticals because you can benefit from direction and volatility. Yay. Double whammy, double dipping if you would. So that's why we're in some debit spread territory. All right, so stick around to the end if you like doing trades in a simulated trading environment. I'll tell you how you can take your practice, right, from being passive to active. Stay with me to the end. It does help me. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. My name is Neil, and this is Option Theory. I want to thank you so much for joining us today there. You can see on screen, we've got a few trades that need to be closed. Thank you, 50% of the max profit on Playboy and Tesla. And General Motors, which was yesterday's cherry bomb trade, has worked out okay for us. It's not time to manage it in one day. And we occasionally get those that you take off in one day, or even less sometimes. And yeah, let's take a quick look at the market health. That's what I'd like to do right now. See, a lot of green on the screen. So it looks like Team Green's winning. Not if you're into the treasury notes or into crude oil, but everything else looks green, even gold, which I could use. You can see our gold position here is suffering majorly with a week left to go. Yeah, that was an awful drop in gold, huh? Wow. But our S&Ps, you'll notice there's no more SPYs on here. We closed that one yesterday for $93 of profit in 4 days. Thank you very much. And then our IRA account. Stay tuned to the end. We'll take a look at how that one works and how it's working out for us. It looks like relatively unchanged, but it could be an update for us again. Anyway, let's take a look at the charts for SMH. You can see here that we're not at the high, but boy, we're getting close, right? But what I do notice is we're at that upper band. Let's take a look at that there. See, we're at that upper band. Here we crossed the upper band and we came down. Here we hit the upper band and we came down. Upper band, we didn't really come down, we hovered. So is it really always a predictor? Of course not. Some would like to tell you it is. But I think it's a pretty good sign that we could be bearish on this one, not bullish. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's auto zoom here and restore that to the way it was. And let's build out this trade, shall we? Let's go to the Analyze tab, go to Add Simulated Trade. We're going to be in the July 30th weekly expirations. Not my favorite that we hang out so much in weeklies. And we're also going for some non-standard strike prices so that if not that we're going to roll along, a debit spread, but I suppose you could. But anyway, here we go. We are looking at buying the 257.50 and selling the 252.50. That's $5 wide. And let's get that on screen so you can see it here. So we're looking at paying 243, which means we can make 257 as our max profit. So that those two add up to 5, by the way, right? We're selling one contract. Be careful that yours is not defaulted to 10. I have a video for you if you ever needed to check my library out on how to change your default order sizes. But let's go ahead and take a look at our risk profile so we understand our probabilities, as always, going into this trade. And first thing we should do is close this sidebar. Woo, get myself a little more real estate. Then this calendar on the top right is the wrong date. We want it to match the date at expiration, which is turquoise, 7/31. Let's dial in July 31st. That expanded our expected move here, of course, because, with more time, it could go more places. Now, of course, it could go outside of this gray area here, but let's move it to the edge there and drag that out and expand it a little more here. And yeah, I'll be right back. I've never gone off camera before like this. All right. you know, gotta close the door, keep it quiet. Acoustics just matter so much. Yeah, right. Anyway, let's go ahead and set this price slice. And I apologize because I'm going to tell you again, probably forever, that you're not going to see the buttons I'm going to click. I have yet to really understand why that's the case. But here it is. I'm going to click this button over here, and it's going to say set slices. I'm going to mouse over set slices. I'm going to choose break even, and then I'm going to choose the same date we just selected in the calendar, which is July 31st. That moved our gold price slice to where the turquoise line crosses the x-axis, or $0. That's the break even. And we're looking at a 52.5% probability of ending up on or to the left of that line at expiration, which I'll call a probability of profit. Doesn't mean max profit, right? Okay, so there you are. That's not bad probabilities. I like that. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and right-click this trade. And that's also not going to show up on your screen. So this is why now I'm getting savvy here. If I just do that, there is the confirm and send screen. There's my whole desktop. I just turn off the other view so you can see this one. I'll turn it back on. Max profit of 257, max loss of 243. We already went over that. It's going to go into my margin account. I'm going to go ahead and click send. I want you to see that I'm hitting send, right? I want you to think I'm just talking about it. And I don't always hit send. Sometimes I don't like the trade. Like Monday, we compared two bullish trade ideas and SPYs. The next day, Tasty Trade released an email, more on that later, with a bearish trade on SPYs. I didn't like it. I was already bullish. I didn't want to also go bearish on this one. Not that I also haven't done that too, by the way. But yeah, so I don't always hit send. But I did promise you that we would take a look at that second SPY position that we put on, the one that was synthetic stock. We did the short put, and we bought that back for half the credit, 50% of the max profit, just a little bit north of that actually. And yeah, I had a surprisingly hard time getting filled on that one. Let's go to the IRA account and see how we're doing here. Okay, that's not what I was going to say. Where'd everything go? All right, not bad. Overall profit year to date, $2,000 for an account that we kind of barely use. Gold's been kicking our butt. XL's been worse. But yeah, we'll just keep playing with this. But the SPYs have been up for us. We're year to date up over $1,000 in SPY and almost $500 in 5 days. I think that's pretty good with a buying power of only $8,000 buying power reduction in an IRA account, right? That's awesome. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at that risk profile for this one, huh? Shall we? Buy. There you are. You can see it's that one-to-one correlation here for us. But at the same time, ready? I know nobody wants to imagine losing $8,000, but there it is. There's that defined risk. So you can take defined risk at far less than the $39,000 it would have taken to be long SPY shares. And instead, you can just do synthetic stock. All right. So I think that worked out well. Did you try these trades out too? These SPY trades we put on Monday? If you haven't checked it out, I'll put a card. Hopefully it'll be sliding out across your screen right now. Check the trade out. If you made it to this far in my video, I do appreciate you. It helps me so much. Believe it or not, us YouTubers, especially the ones that aren't selling you anything, right? Some of the things that make us happiest is to see a like, to see a comment, to see that our watch time goes up and not down. Simple little metrics, right? Little statistics. And you know us traders, we like statistics. All right. You know what I failed to tell you was the P50 for this trade. Hang on. P50 is 65% according to Tastyworks. And I don't want you to think I'm just pulling that out of my, there it is. P50. I haven't yet to figure out why my mouse isn't covered or captured while I'm doing Tastyworks, but there it is, 65%. And then let's come back over here to the screen. All right, friends, big thumbs up to you. If you feel I've earned a big thumbs up, there is one that you can hit. I do appreciate it. More on those emails I said. If you want to get emails sent to you, not from me, but from Tasty Trade, you know that really cool network that plays videos like 24/7 on trading? Yeah. They send out emails, not spammy ones either, not selling you. Yeah, of course, they'd love you to trade on their platform. You can always pick whatever platform or trade many like I do. All right. So Go down to the description, you'll find a link to sign up for their email lists. We use the cherry bomb ones, and we practice with those using simulated trading. So you can have all the learning without any of the risk, and then know when you're ready to start trading your own dollars. Come on back when you're done subscribing to their email list and hit one more subscription button. Subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and that way you'll be notified when these videos come out. And you can put them on in Thinkorswim as well and get your simulated trading on. Thank you so much for watching this week. I hope you enjoyed what you got. I hope you were successful, and I look forward to seeing you next week, everybody. Until then, may the market be with you.